What's up guys, so let us take a look at the gold market, okay, for the coming week, and let us find is there any good setup that we can actually anticipate on. Okay, so this one is a H4 time frame. We can go to a top down analysis. Okay, go to the, let's say, monthly time frame. We can see that it's still very bullish. Okay, so as usual, gold actually still rejecting from this zone over here, right, from this all-time high, and then the few monthly candle close doji. Okay, so now actually this month August, okay, so it's still attempting to push up here. Okay, so and then now we go to weekly. Okay, weekly close bullish as well, right? So we come over to here and close bullish for the past last week. Okay, and then now we go to daily. So you can see daily actually is still rejecting from this zone over here, right? So if we put this trend line over here, okay, this one is the overall big trend line, right? So it's still respecting this trend line. You see exactly stop exactly at this trend line and then reject. Okay, so if we go to, and also once he reject, he bounce back down here, and then there is another RBR here, rally based rally. Okay, and also the bullish engulfing in the daily time frame. This is why go actually reject back up here. Okay, push up the price here. Okay, so if we go to H4, what can you see over here? So if you were to put this trend line over here, right, so you can see overall in the H4 time frame is still trying to push up the price. Okay, come to this zone and then you reject, few time rejection, and then on Friday actually gold was actually up and down non-stop here. Okay, see overall we can see that this one, if we put this one is a H4 time frame. If you put this one basically is a resistance become a support. Okay, so it's still rejecting few times from here, and then eventually this candle, the last candle, drop down all the way here to this third touch of the trend line, then reject back up here. Okay, so for next week, what can we actually foresee? Okay, what we can actually anticipate on? Okay, all right, before that, another thing. Okay, so you can see as well from here, this one is actually a H4 time frame is a H&S pattern, right? This one is a left shoulder hit. Okay, come back to retest another time, become a right shoulder. This is why you reject another time here. Okay, so for the coming week, we could, okay, there's a two possibility here. Okay, if gold were to reject another time and eventually, okay, break up from this zone here break up from this zone, and as well break up from this trend line, break up, we can actually potentially coming back to retest to fall further. Okay, otherwise next week gold could actually potentially, it seems like so many times of rejection attempt to break up from this zone here, gold might eventually break up from this zone and pull back and come back to this above zone here. So what do we have this above zone here? If you look at this daily, this one is a strong supply zone in a daily time frame, right? It's a bearish engulfing strong supply zone here. So if you look at this H4, this one is a drop based drop. Okay, drop based drop. So this is the zone that we can actually wait on. Okay, so if gold again manage to break above this zone, okay, as usual gold will always respect to this major zone, SND or SNR. Okay, so most likely once he reject, it might pull back over here. Okay, since he actually break up from this zone already, might pull back from here and then could actually go back to attempt another time. Okay, so if we go to a daily here, right, so you can see overall gold is doing a compression, right? So it compress until the end. Okay, it might actually have a huge breakup. Okay, so if gold manage to break this zone, if you break this zone, pull back, you could see that gold might actually have the potential to go much higher. Okay, so this is the zone, this is the area. Okay, the previous all-time high. Okay, at a 35. Okay, 3500 here. Okay, so this one is the first high that we can actually anticipate on. Okay, that's all guys. All right, so be sure to check out my Telegram channel. Okay, Danny Trading Academy, DTA. Okay, for more education and more signals. All right, see you guys there.